Picture this. Somebody was sat behind their desk looking at the analytics of their Facebook ads, wondering why their dropshipping store was not making any sales. They were looking at the analytics page, realizing that the money was draining out of their account and it wasn't getting topped back up with any new sales coming in. They then looked onto their website. They couldn't see any reason why the website wasn't converting. They looked at the ads themselves, the videos that they put together, and realized that they were fine and couldn't work out why they weren't converting. But it just kept going back to that Facebook ad account, looking at the numbers going down and down and down, waiting for sales to come in, but that number of cost going up and up and up. That person was me. Just a few short years ago, I was looking at my Facebook ad account with my head in my hands, not understanding why my dropshipping store wasn't making any sales. I felt the despair and the lack of power over my own future, and I never wanted to feel that again. I knew how it feels, I knew how it felt to fail, but luckily I didn't let this failure stop me from pursuing online business. It was a lesson that I learned, and I'm hoping to teach that lesson to you today. The lesson that I learned was that I was following the wrong dropshipping model. I was trying to sell cheap products from China using AliExpress and expecting for my sales to skyrocket for products that were worth about £30 to £40. I was running Facebook ads to these products, following the advice that I had seen on free YouTube videos, but I couldn't understand why my store wasn't converting anywhere near like what the YouTube videos were saying. I've realized now that there's a new method to dropshipping. The AliExpress model, the Chinese cheap products, that is no longer with us. That model does no longer make you a millionaire. That won't buy you Lamborghinis. That is a very, very difficult dropshipping model to follow. The numbers are not on your side. The new model that I've discovered, and since then gone on to build a business that's done over £750,000 worth of sales, is a completely different type of dropshipping. It's high-ticket dropshipping, and I'm going to tell you how you can get that set up for yourself as well. So the first thing to do is to cancel your Facebook ads. If you're running Facebook ads towards cheap products from AliExpress, then you've made the same mistake, or you're learning the same lesson that I learned. Those products won't sell with Facebook ads because they're poor quality products, the delivery times are too long, and you won't be able to have good relationships with your customers or your suppliers. Put those to bed. Leave that behind. Don't worry. I've followed that. There has to be a time where you have to cut off the ads, cut your losses, and move on to a different way of doing dropshipping. I'm not saying this from any other position other than the fact that I felt that same pain and the despair of not making the right amount of sales that I needed to make using this method. And so I don't want you to go through that same pain. Instead, the method that I use, the first thing you need to do, put that to one side and realize that you're going to focus on selling high ticket products from the UK. So that means you're going to sell products that are over £1,000 to sell for your customers, and you'll make upwards of £300 profit per sale. Once you've decided that that's going to be the dropshipping method you are going to go after, then you can put that to one side and just focus on learning about how you can make this business work instead of that previous dropshipping from AliExpress model work. To convince you further that this model works better than the AliExpress model, then I just need to tell you through some of the numbers. So your average order value for high ticket items, so we're talking about the sort of barbecues, the garden furniture, the mountain bikes, the aquarium size fish tanks, fishing equipment, these types of high ticket products that are expensive, that are over £1,000, you'll sell these to your customers at the retail price, which will be well over £1,000 for a lot of these products. Call it £1,000 is your average order value. And then you'll buy it from your supplier with a 30% margin. So you'll buy from them 30% discount, you'll pay £700 to your supplier, and your customer will pay you £1,000 for that product. So when you've sent that product to your customer, you have £300 gross profit. And from that profit, you then have £300 to spend on advertising. And the least that you spend to acquire that customer, the more profit that you get to keep. So clearly, the difference of this model, you have £300 where that's profit that you can keep or you can use to advertise, to market your products. You can keep that all. Whereas if you use the AliExpress model, say it's a £30 product and you buy it from your supplier at £20, you've only got £10 to play with to find a customer and Google ads are only going to get more and more expensive. So you need to have the numbers on your side. Now think about the numbers further. If you're making £300 per sale, if your marketing spend is very low, which is very possible if you've got your marketing campaign set up correctly, then if you're making £300 per sale, to make £3,000 per month, you only need 10 sales per month. That's only one sale every 3 days. Only one sale every 3 days to fulfill with your supplier. Only one customer every 3 days to look after and give tracking information for. And yet you can replace your income and be earning £3,000 every month from just a laptop. That's why this high-ticket dropshipping model is the way to go. It's much, much easier and quicker, and the numbers are on your side compared to the AliExpress model. There'll still be lots of challenges, but it's simple to get started, and every challenge that you come up against, there's always a way through. So if you're interested in this new model, go through my recent videos. This video that I recommend to you now is how I suggest you find suppliers, which will be one of the first tasks that you follow. Learn how you can get suppliers, because your suppliers will be one of the number one reasons whether your business will fail or whether your business will shoot off and explode. So make sure you focus on getting high quality suppliers. Watch this next video, and hopefully this has helped explain why you need to move away from the AliExpress model and why you need to go after high ticket dropshipping instead.